Welcome to Cigar Bunch cigar video review. Today I was lucky to get my hands on a very special Cohiba Behike, which is Cohiba Behike that came out a couple years ago in 52, 54, and 56. And as you can see, I have a lacquered box here, which one of these cigars came from. And the reason I said special is that for me it was the first time to actually see a counterfeit or fake Cohiba Behike in my hand, and it was a great experience to see how far the counterfeiters have gone in producing a very similar cigar to the original cigar. For now, I'm going to ask you, which one do you think is the counterfeit cigar? The one with the lighter wrapper to the right, or the one to the left? Actually, the answer is the right one is the fake cigar, and I'm going to go through it quickly. First of all, the right one, which is a Behike 56, came from a bundle, and they don't come in a bundle. They all come in a lacquered box, as you can see here, and they come in boxes of 10, not 25, not 5. They come in basically two different boxes. One is a sampler of 3 sizes, and rest of the boxes are 10 each for all 3 sizes. So you have 52 of 10, 54, and 56. So for me to explain to you why it's counterfeit, I'm going to go through the labels meticulously. As you can see, the right hand side, they have tried to create a hologram. As you can see, it is shining a bit in green, but it's nothing like the original band that comes with the Behike. So here, this one is the original one, and I'm not sure if you can see the lines around the logo, inside the logo, if you can see the hologram lines that are shining perfectly. Also, you can see the black and white contrast on the dots here are much better on the left one, which is the original one. If I turn it around, I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but the contrast in black and yellow between these two are very different. The counterfeit one is a little bit gray, the font. This is a perfect black on yellow, and as you can see, the gold color is much more faded than this one. This looks beautiful. If you can see the top, this one is faded, this one is perfectly matching the rest of the colors. And the thing that gave it out for me was that this hologram here is the perfect example. On the left, the one I'm moving, you can see a perfect hologram done on the cigar. But on the right, they tried hard, but they created this kind of lines that looks very weird. It's like kind of mismatched lines from right to left and has nothing to do with the hologram itself. Now, looking at the cigar, I have to say they did a pretty good job in terms of the construction, and the cigar construction actually looks pretty decent. But as you can see, this one, the real one, has actually a nice oily dark wrapper, and you see a bit of a fuzz from the oil that's coming to the surface, and the wrapper is much cleaner, much more unified compared to this one. As you can see, the pigtail is done pretty well, and the triple cap is applied perfectly. This one, I think they did a good job, but you kind of see the triple cap, but it's not triple cap. Another item that really gave it away for me was how loose the foot is. So this is the fake one, and here, as you can see, this is completely packed and even. So I guess I can just put this down and it's stamped right here, and I can put this one down, and for the life of me I could not get it to stand straight. So that tells you the cut and the quality of production was really poor on this. And actually you can stand all the Cuban cigars like this because the foot is perfectly filled, the tobacco is unified, the weight is unified between the top and the bottom of the cigar. As you can see, the foot are so different. And I mean, if I go up, you can see the left hand side, the construction of this cigar is just beautiful. But again, they did a great job on this one. So if you want to make sure that you're not getting a counterfeit Behike or fake Behike cigar, make sure that this, actually you can see it now perfectly. This is not a hologram. It's just a gold kind of section that they added some lines to it. This is the original hologram. Just see for your own eyes. I know this is a high definition camera, so this actually perfectly shows that you can see small logos inside the hologram. This one is just a mishmash of lines that they tried really hard to make it look like the original, but I think they did a great job. But still, it's not real. This is, I'm sure it's a Cuban tobacco because it smells like the Cuban tobacco. Cuban tobacco has this nice smell, which is nice aroma, which is like cedar and honey. Because if you go to Dominican, usually they have this kind of a cooked fruit aroma with a bit of a dark chocolate to them. But Cuban cigars, when you open the box, it's mostly fresh, moist cedar and honey that comes out, which is just, you know, intoxicating. And just to show you quickly inside the box, I'm gonna just take these away. So this is the Behike 54, and as you can see, it is a magnetic box here. Behike that comes inside the box, and you get the cedar to keep the moisture. And I've smoked most of this box, and as you can see, there's only one left. But again, beautiful hologram. I can zoom in here, and it's shining just beautifully. And you have all the construction details. Packed foot. There you go. I hope I can stand this up. As you can see, it stands up. And I must say that Cohiba and Cuban cigars will always stand up to any other cigar in the world because they are simply the best. No counterfeiter, no other country, even with Cuban seeds, can duplicate this fine art that they have in Cuba. Thank you.